Welcome back to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into something, well, fascinating and definitely controversial. Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. You've given us a great source that really helps cut through the noise on this one, our mission. To unpack this sequel, it's a story that boldly rewrote time, really tested the legacy of the wizarding world. We'll look at the storyline, the characters, its huge theatrical impact, and of course those strong fan reactions it caused. Okay, let's peel back the layers. So let's jump right into the storyline because, wow, our source highlights some real narrative pretzels here.
Yeah, definitely takes some turns.
At its core, you've got Albus Severus Potter, Harry's son, and his very real struggle with identity.
Right, feeling overshadowed by his famous dad. That's central.
Exactly. And the main conflict really kicks off with some pretty serious time turner mishaps, big butterfly effects.
Mm-hmm. And the source points out how the play really pushed time turners way beyond what we knew from the books.
Yeah, it wasn't just short jumps anymore.
No, it was about altering major events, like Cedric Diggory's death, which, for many fans, contradicted the established rule.
Created some big logical questions, didn't it?
It did, and led to these alternate realities with familiar faces showing up in, well, shocking ways.
And then there's the new antagonist, Delphi.
Right, who basically brings Voldemort's legacy right back into the picture.
It's a lot. A really bold move for the series, definitely.
It is bold.
Yeah.
And building on that, what's fascinating, is how the play re-examines the original characters within these new, often jarring situations.
Like Albus and Scorpius.
Exactly. Their unlikely friendship became a huge fan-favorite duo. It offered this fresh perspective on house relationships that people really like.
A genuine connection there.
Yeah. And then you see Harry and Draco kind of forced into these new roles as fathers.
Trying to figure things out, navigate their own pasts while guiding their kids. It's compelling in a surprising way.
It is. But then there's Delphi.
Ah, yes, the mystery of Delphi.
Our source points out, okay, she provided a hook for the time travel plot, sure.
But was she really necessary for the emotional story?
That's the big question fans asked. Or was she just, a device to resurrect Voldemort's shadow?
And speaking of controversy, Ron.
Oh, Ron's portrayal, that was a major sticking point. The source highlights it wasn't just minor, he often felt reduced purely to comic relief.
Losing that depth we knew from the books.
Right. It kind of undermined his role as the trio's loyal friend, the emotional anchor, turning him into a bit of a caricature, which many fans found pretty jarring.
Yeah, that reduction definitely caused some uproar. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting, I think. The theatrical side.
Ah, the spectacle.
Our source absolutely raves about the stage production. It's not just a play, it's like immersive magic.
The illusions, the lighting, it's technically brilliant. Makes you believe it right there.
Totally. And the source really emphasizes watching it is so different from just reading the script.
Definitely. So much relies on seeing it live. The magic, the emotion, even how the story flows with those scene transitions.
I remember the buzz when it opened. Our source captures that kind of shockwave in the fandom.
But all that spectacle didn't stop the mixed reviews, did it?
Not at all. And the biggest debate still is canon or not canon.
Right. And the source knows this isn't just about, minor plot holes in the time travel.
No, it's more fundamental.
It's about narrative authority. Can a story, even if it's officially sanctioned, actually rewrite established lore, character arcs, magical rules?
Without kind of diluting the original magic.
Exactly. It highlights that tension between nostalgia for the original and what a new generation expects or accepts. That tension is absolutely key. And it leads to the big question, does Cursed Child ultimately enrich the Potterverse, or does it dilute it?
What's the verdict then?
Well, it undeniably expands the timeline, introduces Albus and Scorpius, who've definitely resonated with people.
But the cost?
The cost, as our source details pretty meticulously, sometimes seems to be that established lore, the consistency of characters we loved. If you connect it to the bigger picture, it's a really interesting case study in how these huge fictional worlds handle expansion versus preservation.
Are there still theories floating around?
Oh, yeah. Our source mentions intriguing fan theories like Delphi may be returning someday, given her background and how she was defeated. It's a bit ambiguous.
Right. And the question everyone always asks.
Is a film adaptation coming? The play's success, the constant demand for